Small cats are some of the most efficient hunters. Under their cute pointy ears, there's a brain dead set on killing prey. But what sets them apart from each other and makes some species more successful hunters than others? These are the top 10 deadliest small cats. Hi, I'm Danielle Dufault, and you're watching Animalogic. We're taking a look at the 10 deadliest small cats that we know of. It's an incomplete list because some small cats are so elusive and live in such remote locations that we simply don't have enough data. Some cats, like the Pampas cat and the Andean cat of South America, the Bornean bay cat and the flat-headed cat of Southeast Asia, and the African golden cat, haven't been studied extensively because of their inaccessible habitats, their low population densities, and security concerns. Let's start our top 10. At number 10, with a 20% hunting success rate, we have the small cat geographically closest to me, the Canadian lynx. This big-pawed kitty lives in boreal forests all over Canada, Alaska, and has recently been reintroduced to the Colorado Rocky Mountains, where they had gone extinct in the 1970s. These felines are cold weather specialists, with giant snowshoe-like paws to quietly walk in the snow, long fur, and light mottled coats that help them blend in with the trees and snow. Chasing prey in the snow is nearly impossible, but the lynx's long limbs and wide paws allow them to stalk and pounce on their favorite prey, snowshoe hares. In some areas, these cute little bunnies make up 90% of the lynx's diet. But of course, a specialized hunter like this will also catch other mammals, as well as birds and fish. The next feline on the list vaguely resembles a lynx, but it lives in pretty much the opposite environment. We're talking about the 9th deadliest small cat in the world, with a 25% hunting success rate, the caracal. Caracals and lynxes have convergently evolved to have long, powerful legs to pounce on unsuspecting prey. Because of this, caracals are sometimes called Persian lynxes. In grassy areas, their height helps them spot small prey hiding in the foliage. From there, their jumping ability does the rest of the job. Whether they're trying to catch hyraxes, or leap to catch a bird taking flight, or even catching a baby antelope, the caracal's strategy is tried and proven. This hunting success of several species makes caracals one of the small cats, if not the small cat, with the most varied diet. And this has led to the expansion of their range from southern Africa all the way to India, which is great because more people get to see their adorable ears. Hey everyone, we have exciting news! We're thrilled to announce the release of Animalogic's very first book, Strange Creatures. This book dives into the most incredible animals we've ever featured on the show, with each chapter packed with my illustrations and stunning full-color images. It's a fun and engaging way to learn about the animal kingdom, and a perfect tool to spark kids' interest in science. Each chapter breaks down an animal's biology, behavior, and all the coolest facts you need to know about these fascinating creatures. Animalogic's Strange Creatures is a must-have addition to your own library, or the perfect gift for an animal lover this upcoming holiday season. Click the link in the description to check it out, and if you can, order a copy. It would mean the world. Thank you so much, and I hope that you love the book. At number 8, we have another long-legged cat. Hey, I'm seeing a pattern here. This is a North American species and the closest relative to the Canada lynx, the bobcat, which, despite being smaller than the Canada lynx, has a hunting success rate of up to 30%. Bobcats are the smallest members of the lynx genus. While their range overlaps slightly with the Canada lynx in the Great Lakes region and the Rockies, bobcats inhabit most of southern North America, whereas their larger relatives tend to stay in the forests of the north. Not being able to rely on pouncing on prey in the snow, bobcats are better at chasing prey and will catch any small prey species available in their domain. They thrive in areas as different as the swamps of Florida, the deserts of Texas and northern Mexico, and the forests of the North American East Coast. They're sometimes even seen in suburban areas. Without a specific prey, environment, or hunting style, the motto of the bobcat is quite simply, adapt or die. And it has successfully adapted to kill virtually any small animal in North America. At number 7, we have the Pampas Cat. Now we're getting into the almost phantasmagorical cats. Very little is known about this species, except that they're ruthless hunters, with a success rate of around 30%. Depending on who you ask, the Pampas cat is one of several closely related species. They're rodent specialists and hunt wild guinea pigs and vizcachas, which are rodents with bunny ears. In some parts of their territory, they also go for birds, like the mostly ground-dwelling tinamou. These solitary cats ambush their prey, but have also been known to dig their prey out of their burrows. Unfortunately, not much footage exists of this beautiful species, but once it does, we'll be the first to show it to you. At number 6, we have a fan favorite, the ridiculously charismatic and deadly sand cat. The killer of the desert, successful in up to 35% of its hunts. Sand cats are full of unique adaptations to survive in the desert. They have long fur to protect their paw pads from the scorching sand, which can sometimes be up to 80 degrees Celsius. Their amazing hearing helps them find any potential meal scurrying around in the sand from hundreds of meters away, and their massive eyes pinpoint food in the dead of night, when they do most of their hunting. In the desert, there's no room to be picky. Sand cats will eat anything: insects, rodents, birds. Whatever falls on their path is a meal. And in their habitat, this is especially important, because since there's no water, sand cats need the moisture inside their prey for hydration. They drink the blood of their prey. Pretty badass little cuties. We're at the halfway mark of our list, so let's name a bonus small cat. One that hides outside your window and under your bed. The one species with the most confirmed kills worldwide. The human's trusty assassin sidekick, the domestic cat. The reason why these murder kittens are not on the list is because their success rate varies wildly depending on the individual and the environment. An outdoor cat can go for rodents, birds, and larger insects, and are generally effective about 10 to 15% of the time, while feral cats can have up to a 35% success rate. But there are so many cats worldwide that they still manage to kill 2.5 billion birds a year. Cats maintain their wild instincts even after thousands of years of domestication and have extremely negative effects on urban and suburban ecosystems. So please, if you have an outdoor cat, consider keeping it inside, or spay or neuter it so that it doesn't contribute to the feral cat population. Okay, now we're getting into the real stone-cold killers. The kitties that send a shiver down every rodent's tiny spine. At number 5, with a 40% hunting success rate, we have one of the most widespread cats you've likely never seen in the wild. The improbably regal jungle cat. Jungle cats thrive in wetlands and dense forests, from the Middle East to Southeast Asia. Their svelte body is built to glide across environments full of danger and low visibility. They're hunted by leopards, tigers, bears, crocs, dholes, and birds of prey. Because of this, they're understandably skittish and very rarely seen by humans. But this trial by fire has only made them stronger. Forced to live always on the lookout for danger, jungle cats have turned into stealth masters that can catch rodents effortlessly. They usually hunt around water, waiting for prey to lower their guard before pouncing. If they're spotted, they can chase prey on land, in trees, and even in water. Truly a menace to small mammals across their range. At number 4, we have the stretched-out cousin of the caracal. With similar jumping prowess, but even longer limbs to thrust itself onto blay rats or other small prey. With a 40 to 45% hunting success rate, this is the serval. Servals are extraordinary jumpers, with a leaping distance of over 3 meters. This is useful when catching rodents on the ground or birds taking flight. Their beautiful coats camouflage them as they sneak their way through the grass of the African savanna. Their large ears are like antennae, always tuning in to the sounds of prey scurrying on the ground. Once prey is detected, servals jump into the air and land with their front paws, stunning their prey. This lethal combination of stealth, speed, and power makes them one of the deadliest cats in the world. To make the podium of the deadliest cats in the world, sometimes you have to go a little off script. This cat challenges one of the main rules of catdom, hating water. These guys not only love water, they kill in it. At number 3, with a 45% hunting success rate, we have the amazing fishing cat. The fishing cat has adapted to life in the marshlands and swamps of South and Southeast Asia by learning to catch the most abundant prey in their ecosystem, fish. These cats sit at the edge of the water, perfectly camouflaged thanks to their mottled coats. And if a fish makes the rookie mistake of getting too close, the cat uses its broad webbed paw to snatch it out of the water. When other prey, like crustaceans or frogs, are in the water, the fishing cat dives in and catches it while fully submerged. Who knows, maybe in a few million years, they'll evolve to be fully aquatic. Cat dolphins! At number 2, we have one of the smallest of the small cats. This silver medalist weighs only about 2 pounds, a quarter of your average house cat's weight. But mass is no matter of concern for this hunter. With a 50% success rate, this is the second deadliest cat in the world, the rusty spotted cat. Tiny and incredibly agile, the rusty spotted cat is a specialist in jungle warfare. Any potential prey knows that behind any bush, around any corner, and always on the prowl, the rusty spotted cat is ready to kill. The forests of India are home to this little hunter. Its big eyes help the rusty spotted cat observe rodents in the dead of night. A quick, silent pounce and a bite to the neck turns its prey into the dead of that night. After it kills, the rusty spotted cat disappears into the shadows, not to be seen until it gets hungry again. Finally, we get to number 1. What could be the deadliest cat? Maybe an ocelot? Or a monkey-eating margay? No. The wildcat that gave rise to domestic cats? Also no. The answer is surprising due to the rarity of the cat. Why isn't the deadliest cat more common? The gold medalist for deadliest cat is the African black-footed cat, with a whopping 60% hunting success rate. The black-footed cat is a dryland specialist. It lives in almost barren terrain, but survives due to its hunting prowess. It only weighs around 3 pounds, but it eats around a third of its own weight every night. Its massive eyes, which make them also gold medalists as the most adorable cat, help the black-footed cat find prey across their vast domain. A single kitty can walk up to 30 kilometers every night in search of food. As black-footed cats do their patrols, they search for mice, large insects, and birds. A flurry of claws and fangs appear out of the darkness, and the prey is no more. It becomes merely a statistic, one of the thousands of kills each of these cats claim every year. So there you have it, the 10 deadliest and probably cutest small cats in the world. Let me know which one was your favorite and who deserves its own full episode. Let's be honest, it's all of them. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for new episodes every week. See ya! Meow 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 meow.